Chainlink daily update. We're on the daily chart here. We're looking at our test zone, our swing low support. We're now punching through it. At the same time, we rallied up and rejected at the 200-day EMA. So where could we possibly look for their next support level? I'm glad you asked. Let's get right to it. After breaching, right, go back here, right? Let's zoom into this move, right? We don't know what's coming yet. What has happened here? We take out these lows, we're going to the swing lows here. And what do? We not only close a lower low, right? Here's our low close, but we also take out the low wicks. So we have this final close lower than all of this and a lower wick lower than all of that previously, right? So we took out our swing lows with a close and a wick. We could potentially do that again right now, right? So at this zone, here's our low wicks, low closes. We are doing that very thing right now again. So potentially, right, you have these kind of final moves before you start to make your way back up again. Like one more final move down. Not saying that's going to happen because times are a little different, right? We are above the 100 and the 200 here. And now we are below the 100 and 200, all moving averages. We're moving down. And not only that, the Gaussian channel is red now. So if we have a rally, we're on the defensive mode, right? We're a little bit more bearish here. It's not necessarily a instant pop out of it. The potentials, though. Putting in a lower low. What if we did that? Well, look at this zone back here. Look at all this chop back here. So we're starting around 1150, going down to around 1030, right? Right in that zone. That's our next level, right? There's nothing really else to go off on this daily chart because we had a kind of explosive move here to get us up to double digits. So this is our double digit support zone at from, just north of 10 to, around 1150. And this would also rhyme with, said lower low, punch through, sweep the lows, take them out, right? Our low so far is 1196. So what if we did that same thing and a rhyme with this area is we would perhaps punch down here and then start to climb back up again, right? All right, so that's what we're looking out for the next several days. We'll do more updates on Chainlink throughout this week. So stay tuned for that. If you want more help navigating these markets, consider subscribing to our private Telegram alerts group where I stay on top of altcoins, market caps, Bitcoin, daily basis, a lot of extra content there. You can subscribe through Patreon below. Other than that, let's look at the macro scale of Chainlink, see where we're closing at for this week. Imaginary lines. All right, so weekly Gaussian channel is now just almost matching the 100-week EMA at 1230, right? We bounced there last time. Will we bounce again? Here's, again, a similar thing where we could sweep these lows on the daily basis, the weekly basis. You have your 200 week here at just south of $11. Unlikely that your coin's going to go below that, certainly with a close, the 200 week. All right. At the same time, our median Gaussian channel is rising. So pretend it takes a couple more weeks here to get down here. We're looking at the end of May and massive support at the 200 week, the median Gaussian channel right around that $11 mark. So that's where we're looking at. Sweep these lows, potentially if Bitcoin wants to go down a little bit more, right? I just put out a Bitcoin video as well. So if you want to go check that out and see what, the monthly close is all about there, feel free to do that. We had a rally and rejection off the 21-week EMA, the yellow line. See that bounce from 12 all the way back up to 16, rejection, and now we're back down again at the 100-week at 1250 as of right now. We could absolutely hold the line here if Bitcoin wants to, put in a local low somewhere in the near future. This would make sense for Chainlink. The monthly close for Chainlink. Let's go look at that. Where do we end up closing? We closed just below the 8-month EMA. Perfectly normal for altcoins. What would not be normal is if you start to close under the 21-month EMA. That's at $12. So no matter where we go in the month of May for price action, even if we wick down here, as long as we're not closing under the 21-month EMA, which we shouldn't do, then we're A-okay, right? We're still intact in the bull run, right? You haven't been shot. You start to get bullets inside you here and start to lose some momentum and some power if you close under that 21 month. So keep that in mind, right? Rejection, close below the 21 month in the bear market, rejection, test, come back down, hold it as resistance. We should be holding this, flipping it to support in said bull run. Once we get above the Gaussian channel, $21, we've said that for months. 21 is where the sky's clear, and all-time highs are knocking on the door pretty quickly here. All right, so don't lose sight, right? These times are meant to shake you out, right? They're meant to, it's never going to make it easy on you, right? If you've been through a couple cycles, when has it ever been like easy? Probably not, right? Don't get shaken out. Steadfast patience. If you're holding Chainlink, you have more patience than if you had 17 crying babies around you, right? So that takes some patience. Chainlink, maybe a little bit above that. All right. Hopefully that helps put some perspective on the thing, whatever that thing is. And we'll get to our quote of the day here. Think in the morning, act in the noon, eat in the evening, sleep in the night. Great strategies. All right. Car of the day. Porsche 911 GT2 RS with the built-in roll cage, built for speed, and the racetrack. Of course, the goddamn picture's on a track. All right. There you go. Rear, amazing. The steel roll cage suspension stiffening is second to none in Porsche. Really great. Love to see it. Not many cars you can just go buy from the factory and have a steel roll cage in there. Fantastic. There it is. Chainlink Blue, just for you.